year will be tiki bar and food trucks. As we get back on our feet, we will at some point solicit for a full food vendor here for next year. So we will be adding food trucks as we go along and as the crowds get larger.
Yes, and someone may ask a question about that, because if you walk around, because you get a chance to walk around, we had the Burger Barn that is brand new, right? Part of the $150 million of investments that we've done, right? But Standard Amusements had a contract with a vendor that we chose not to continue with, and they had to put the equipment into all of those places. So they had to remove that information as well. So that's what the issue is, right? So they had to remove that stuff, and we're going to use food trucks and all of our food vendors, and quite frankly, all of the ones that were here before, we're going to be able to do that. Other questions? Yes, sir.
Is Zamperla Inc. still involved at all with the inspections?
Zamperla didn't do the inspections. I think that that was kind of a misnomer, the way that the ANC resolution read, right? So Ken's, what was the company's name?
Yes.
Vondriska?
Vondriska, we received a Vondriska report that looked at all of our rides and our needs. At that point, we realized, we've had partnerships with Zamperla in the past, and we own many Zamperla produced rides. So we emergency went into contract with Zamperla because they were able to get their ride parts faster than we would be able to get it. They also brought in some mechanics from Italy to help with our smaller crew to get these rides ready. Once the rides are ready, that's when the state comes in, and the state has come in and inspected those rides.
So Zamperla doesn't do the inspection.
They do not do the inspection.
So in the contract, they said they were going to be able to inspect, obviously, their own rides, right? They weren't inspecting everybody else's rides. So.
Are all the Zamperla rides opening this season, or what's the plan? Are there challenges there?
The plan right now, again, we said there's 4 rides that aren't going to open. Everything else, we're going to make sure to try to open, right? And certainly right now, the park is only open on the weekends until the end of June. So we're looking forward to making sure that we can open as much of the park as possible. Certainly want to charge people for things, right? But more importantly, we want everyone to have the full experience. So again, the first priority was trying to deal with Kittyland, to open up Kittyland, and then some of the thrill rides that were available. Obviously, the newer rides, out of the 5 rides that are opening, 2 of them are the newest rides that we have in the park, 2019 and then 2022, right? So the last one is 2024, and that one has issues that Standard Amusements was trying to deal with, because it was not operating. And people have said that when they came here last year, many of the rides weren't open on certain days. That's still the case with that. But we're really trying as hard as we can, and again, with a great group of people, that have put blood, sweat, and tears in to do that from every department to try to make a difference, to be able to open the park as beautifully as we can. So we're going to try to open up every ride except for those 4, and we will tell you what those 4 are. I think that's in our press release. Right?
So if you had to boil it down to somebody who's like wondering if the park is worth coming to or not, or is ready, what's the message you want to get out?
The message is, first, it's free, right? Right. I mean, the park is beautiful, and whether or not you have an opportunity to come through, I think that it's absolutely something that someone should take advantage of, getting on whether the thrill rides, the 5 thrill rides that we have open, and again, it's going to keep changing and enhancing, and we're not going to announce all those. We're just going to keep moving forward and opening up different parts of the park. People that are looking for the historic part of rides, like especially with the Dragon Coaster, we will announce that when it's opening, but we're going to push as hard as we can. I think they should come and enjoy it. There's a beautiful boardwalk. We're going to have lots of activities for everyone around, so it is worth their while to come up. And again, because of all the things that we have going on, we made a decision to make even parking for free this weekend. So again, take advantage of it. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. The rain is going to keep away, and we're going to have nice sunny weather and a nice, calm, quiet weekend with the temperature. We won't be in the sweating and having the misters having to come on because it's so hot. So we're looking forward to it, and I think that everyone should take an opportunity to come out.
Peter, at the risk of asking you to go through it again, but just if you could explain again about the Zamperla and the sourcing of parts and the ability to get things closer to.
Sure. I mean, we have many rides in the park. Some of them are made here in America, and some of them are made overseas, mostly in Europe and mostly in Italy. Zamperla is a company from Italy. They also have a warehouse in New Jersey, so we were able to contract with them, with their mechanics, to get some of the ride parts we needed on their rides. which if we had to, go through purchase orders, it would have taken a much longer time for us to be able to get those parts. So in concert with somebody who runs a park and who has rides that creates rides themselves that we have here, we were able to get those rides up and running.
So can we expect the majority of these rides to be open by the end of June?
I think we should wait.
We try not to. We like to under-promise and over-deliver. Right? We're working as hard as we can to do this. And again, thinking about this, it was a month, right? So it was 1 month from April when we had the notice about the emergency contract with Zamperla to be able to pull the teams together. So again, we're going to open up as many things as we can, as quickly as we can, and obviously with the security and safety for everyone.
For fireworks?
We are prepared for fireworks. It's not going to start right away, but we are absolutely going to have fireworks, and we'll announce those dates as well. It won't be right now. It won't be the every Friday thing, but again, we know we have a birthday coming up on the 4th of July. I'm pretty sure we'll have some fireworks for that.
Are you guys fully staffed now?
Yes, we are fully staffed for this weekend. We continue to staff for more rides and attractions that will open. That normally happens in any given year. This year was way accelerated, based on where we are right now. And again, the efforts of every department in the county have been unbelievable. But we continue to hire all the way through the summer. Because, you get to August, you start to lose college students going back to work. So we are always continuously recruiting. So go on our website and we'll get you an application and we'll get you an interview.
And absolutely, we're going to have the beach open as well, right? So the beaches are going to open both here at Playland, Glen Island, and Croton Point Park. So that's our traditional things, and those folks have been staffed up as well and ready to go. And in the pool, while some people have looked at it, when you came in, you probably took a look at it. It is ready to be open. We're just not opening. It's a little cold to be in the pool right now. So we're going to open the pool up in the regular time frame. So, and Peter pointed out to the question that was asked about the parts. That's part of our conversation. When we turned this park over to Standard Amusements, we left them with $1 million worth of parts, and we got it back. We didn't have $1 million worth of parts. So we have issues, and again, we're going to continue to do that separately, but for everyone's enjoyment, for the people of Westchester, fans of Playland from around the world, they're going to be able to take advantage of that and be able to come here and enjoy it. So thank you so much. All right.